for the work. Hello, welcome. This is Fortune Booking. Our predictions. We've had a lot of technical difficulties. I'm about to scream. James is about to choke at somebody outside of his house, and Tony's off in the heavens doing whatever he feels like doing. And this is gonna be a two-man team. I'm the glorious and still your reigning, defending Stadium Junkies champion, by the way, and still will be for a very long time. Jeffrey Burtis. How you doing, James? How's it feel to have this? Not looking at this belt and seeing you'll never get it.
Well, knowing that I'm jobbing, but knowing also the fact that you will be losing that belt at some time or other. The funny news is we haven't actually mentioned to the public, but Tony uses briefcase.
Yeah, he used his briefcase and he failed to cash in, so he's Baron Corbin now, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, it's your fault. I mean his fault for choosing Natalia. Natalia couldn't cut it.
Natalia DQ'd herself.
I guess she didn't have the heart to do it. You admit that was great.
No comment.
No comment. Admit that it was glorious.
Yes, this is the pun master himself. Speaking, he doesn't have a face. He just has that little nice smile right there. You see that lovely smile at a Rangers game? That's James. That's all you're gonna see of him.
A picture of back in 2011.
Yes, wow. Man,
that was what I was like before I met you.
Oh wow. Man of times has changed.
Yeah,
but
not been great for me.
Yes, not been great. I'm sorry. But we're gonna make this brief. Make this one of our quickest recaps. Quickest reaction / predictions of all time. This is WWE TLC, and let's face it, going into this pay-per-view, I really could care less about most of these matches. But out of nowhere, they just made some of these matches very interesting.
Well, to start it off, just like with the coughing, I mean, Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt seem to come down with some kind of quote-unquote medical issue the past few
I heard
years.
I heard with Bray, though, it's a medical issue. I heard with Roman Reigns, he's legit injured.
Yeah, I heard Roman. Well, I heard it's a bug from both, but I heard Roman's pretty bad off, like not just injured, but it's also just sick. So you add the two together, and he just says, "F it."
Okay. But now let's begin. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready, but also let's mention the card change.
I mean, yeah, the card changes now are instead of Roman Reigns, instead of the Shield fully reunited, we get something even better. The main event is going to feature The Miz, The Bar, the Big Red Mayor Machine Kane.
Is he officially the mayor?
No, he's not. He's still running. He's still running for government. And then you have the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, facing off against Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and the Olympic gold medalist for the first time in years in a WWE ring, Kurt Angle.
Sorry, I was looking ahead of the schedule.
Yes.
And obviously with a open headphones, you hear that, we're starting to look at matches like Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox.
Yes, that is the kickoff. That is the kickoff show. Now, with that card change, who do you have? Now, we'll get to that main event later, but
you do know who initially was supposed to be facing off against Sasha Banks?
Who? Bayley?
Nia Jax.
Oh, yes. And speaking of which, Nia Jax decided to walk out and say, that's it, I'm out. So now we got Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox.
She was not very happy about the fact that how she was booked and how she was being paid.
Money. Money's a terrible thing.
Now, the interesting thing is you got to look at it two ways. One, she's revolutionary in what a woman looks like in WWE, how they wrestle. She is the monster among women at this point. And
I hope they keep her, unlike Neville.
And she is the cousin of The Rock, and you got to keep good ties and relations for that. So I think she's going to come back with a bigger paycheck.
Yes, but now until then, who do you have in this match and why? I've got Sasha Banks.
I found it very interesting because I always think about the situation of, hey, we mentioned of when someone comes in and substitutes that the substitute typically wins. Do you think Alicia Fox has a chance?
No.
only because she's
Um.
substituting. But the remember the fatal 5-way situation?
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be Sasha versus Nia that night.
But
There was a fatal 5-way to see that Emma's going to be jobbing later tonight.
yeah, we'll get to that later. But who do you got in the kickoff show?
I'm going Sasha because I want a chance to win.
I'm going Sasha too. Now, well, okay. Next up, we got a cruiserweight tag team match. You got Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Jack Gallagher and the Brian Kendrick. Who do you got and why?
The only people I care about is Brian Kendrick
And Jack
Cedric
Gallagher.
Alexander.
I
So
could,
you see how I'm split here? They're doing
Mhm.
a good push for Cedric Alexander.
But
I care too much for Brian Kendrick. To be honest, Brian Kendrick is one of those underrated people who
mhm,
his only failure in life was Emma. Not
mhm.
Eva Marie. Sorry, Eva Marie.
We're not talking about that person.
That's the only failure
Hmm.
out of his training. So I respect that man a lot. But I
Hmm.
have to go Cedric Alexander because they've revamped his image, and I see them running with that.
Hmm. So final answer for you. Who do you have?
Alexander and Swan.
Same. I think this. I can't. I just don't care for this one, honestly.
No,
I
I didn't
really
say I
don't
cared.
care.
I just said what I think is going to win.
I got to go with the faces. I got to go Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann.
Now,
Next up.
it's very interesting that this next one there's actually two. This is how much I care about the card. There's two cruiserweight matches on the card.
Yes. God. Ugh.
Now,
Wow. This is what you wanted, James. You wanted more cruiserweights.
I wanted better cruiserweights. When I mean better, I don't mean the superstars. I mean booking. They're
Mm-hmm.
horrible at booking. I need what happened to WWE UK. They're not even really doing anything with that. Heck, they're going to go to the UK, and they were planning on Shield versus another group, and I couldn't tell if they're going to be doing Mustache Mountain involved, possibly. Tyler
Mm-hmm.
Bates, that'll be a good main event, but I don't know what they're going with the UK at all. And then to give the 205 Live their own show, I think they should do very similar to NXT, just exclusive kind of thing.
Yes.
But they're shoving it down our throats when we don't want it that way.
I agree. And I want the cruiserweights to face off against the heavyweights. That's what I want.
I would like that. I mean, didn't we have something very similar recently? I don't remember what it was. I can't remember.
Mm, I can't remember either. But the Cruiserweight Championship, Kalisto the champion versus Enzo Amore. Who do you have and why?
The certified G and the bona fide stud.
I gotta go with Enzo. This is where I have to agree with you. I mean, Enzo, he can't wrestle, but he's drawing money. He's getting people to talk about the cruiserweights.
There's actually been a resurrection of the 205 Live
Mm-hmm.
because of Enzo.
I
And
mean,
I
it's
hate to say
working.
that, but
I mean, he's making us talk about it, and
well, especially it's kind of hard. It's not that hard to maybe we'll talk about it, especially when you had a champion who has been thinking about walking out of the company since January.
I just
Can you
don't.
can you blame Neville?
Yeah, I can't.
Which, granted, it was the kiss of death to
Hmm.
just walk out.
Yep.
But
I mean, he's done. He's tired of it. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. Well, think about it. Now we have Austin Aries, who's making just as much money
Hmm.
having fun in the indies than
Yes.
doing the
And then you
horrible scheduling and horrible scheduling, traveling,
hmm
and booking of WWE versus do whatever the heck you want with less travel with Austin
hmm
Aries. Wouldn't you stay like Austin Aries?
Yeah, I would completely agree. And look at Cody Rhodes too.
And
Staying.
WWE, well, that's the reason why Nia Jax is gonna come back, because not because of her choice, because of WWE's choice. WWE's gonna
Hmm.
go, nope, we're not gonna let her go because she can do her plus size modeling career. She made that a success.
Mm.
And she can, if she wants to really wrestle, she can go to other shows and have fun. Granted, she's not going to have her best friend anymore, the 5 Feet of Fury, but still.
Oh my God.
But
Wow.
at this point, the horrible booking allowed
It's
the,
cringeworthy how bad they're doing now.
the
And
there was no continuity. Everyone knew there was no continuity, and she can hear the whispers.
yes.
And
I
so
mean,
she's gonna be
and
coming back as long as the booking gets better.
yes. But let's face it, do we even have to discuss Asuka Emma?
Oh,
Do
you're
do
lucky.
we even I mean, Emma's I want nothing but a squash match. I
Sorry,
want Asuka to do
sorry, a little drool just hit the keyboard.
James, I know you have a crush on Asuka, but calm down. Just calm down.
I'm not used. See, I remember the three that I mentioned during the pay-per-view match.
Yes.
The first two were my teenage years. I haven't had any like celebrity crushes since I was 17. So that's 10 years of buildup, and all of a sudden, and
Asuka, we both agree Asuka's gonna destroy Emma.
from far and wide, light years away. So
Next,
it's
go
sad
ahead.
for Emma.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna job. She looked like she was going to be one of those people who's going to set up to be going for the title real fast.
Mm-hmm.
But
How angry would you be if Emma pulled it off?
I'm not going to be that angry.
Huh?
When I'll be angry if Jinder wins the Universal Championship.
We're not talking about that's a topic for a different day. But next up, we have the Women's Championship: Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James.
Piggy James or old man James.
Old woman James.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa Bliss is on fire.
It was just a filler. That's all it was. Because
I sense they could add a stipulation, maybe, because it was the first match announced.
First off, this pay-per-view is called TLC.
Yes.
Why isn't there more tables, ladders, and chairs?
Why is there not a ladder match? Why is there not a tables match?
Because, to be honest, the Cruiserweight Championship could have been a ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
That and the high, Kalisto being a high flyer. I mean, Jesus,
that would have been so good. That would have been so good.
They could have done a ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. They could have done a chairs match for the tag team. For the Women's Championship, that could have been a table match. Well, Alexa Bliss won her championship via table match. Never mind. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kendo stick.
SmackDown. No, SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how she won the SmackDown Championship from?
Oh yeah.
Jeez, can't remember the redhead's name.
Becky Lynch.
Sorry, when I think redhead, my first thought is Sami Zayn right now.
Get out of here.
Hey, it's not my fault that he, best friends and everything. Which, by the way, that's hilarious at the end of SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
But they could have done stipulations here. Hey, no, the Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt did not need a stipulation.
We'll get to that one after you give us who do you have, Alexa or Mickie James for the
Alexa, man. It's
Alexa. I mean, there's no way if Mickie James gets it, it'll be just like Natalya, but Alexa's too hot. She's too hot on fire, and besides, she needs to keep that belt warm for when Asuka takes it.
She's hot. It's a stale hot. It's kind of like the hot dog that's on that roller still at the not at the gas station. It's hot, but it's getting stale. It's it's very similar to how it was when you have Charlotte back in the day when she did heel Charlotte. It's getting to that point.
Next up, the first change. This went from a match I could care less for to now, oh my God, this is the match I want to see.
What? You didn't like? First off, I hated the look of Finn Balor's little demon pumpkin. The pumpkin king. He might as well, would have been a better demon. He would have done Jack Skellington.
That would have been nice.
That would have been very nice. Have a Jack Skellington, but evil demonic style, and then show little signs of of Nightmare Before Christmas. There's a lot of things they could have done with that one perfectly. And then, well, actually, they could save that for Nightmare Before Christmas for, not beyond Survivor Series, whatever's next after Survivor Series. It's perfect in that mindset. But Bray Wyatt as Sister Abigail could have been a great storyline changer right there. And unfortunately,
they wasted it.
Bray, Bo Dallas, and JoJo got all sick at the same time.
That is, I mean,
Remember, Bo is his brother, and JoJo is Bo's, Bo.
Well, Bray's girlfriend.
Yeah. Bo's Bo.
Girlfriend. Wow. But now this match, my God, this match could steal the day. Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. God.
Quick conversation before we start drooling. Bo Dallas got JoJo, bro.
I mean, Bray got JoJo.
No. Bray may have got JoJo sick, but
no, Bray and JoJo are.
Oh, I got them mixed up. I misread it.
It's Bray and JoJo.
Yeah, Bray had a wife and children, huh? And he had an affair involving JoJo. Okay, now we see what's going on. First off, Bray getting JoJo. Dang, bro.
I approve.
Much approved. I mean, you gotta. Wyatt in the streets, demon in the sheets. If Tony was here, he would either be gawking at me or laughing at me. I don't know which one.
God, you're horrible. You are absolutely horrible.
Finn Balor, AJ Styles, to be honest, they could have waited for a SummerSlam championship match for that.
Oh, but still, it should be a good match.
They knew that they had nothing on this card until that point. They're like, okay, Asuka's going to be a squash match, and you got the 2 injuries. You need to make 2 big matches. So obviously you're going to bring someone from the Blue brand.
Is this a one-off thing, or is he moving to Raw?
No, it's a one-off.
It's a one-off? Oh.
Because think about it. He just lost his U.S. championship.
That's why I'm kind of leaning toward maybe AJ gets the win.
They're gonna borrow him for the time.
Yes,
and probably use it for storyline too.
But this is a coin flip. I
imagine AJ Styles, the Demon Slayer.
Ooh,
since he's not the face that runs the place anymore. We got the King Slayer. We can have the Demon Slayer, especially.
And then this is also this on a side note. This is the match between 2 of the former Bullet Club leaders.
Yes, I can imagine Adam Cole is definitely going to be in the crowd.
And Gallows and Anderson,
dude. Imagine if they decided that, hey, you know what? We were planning to pull the trigger on this after Survivor Series, but after WrestleMania, let's do it now.
Oh God, this could be good.
Because if they had an alternative to not having Brock and Roman for WrestleMania, I would take the Balor Club versus the Shield.
Oh God. Oh God, I would cry.
Change your underwear.
Huh?
Change your underwear.
I'm good.
So
but
we discussed a lot of what's going on around the match, but we actually haven't even talked about the match.
Yes. Who do you have and why?
Well, AJ could be the Demon Slayer, but that would kill Finn Balor's momentum. But if they were planning to have Bray Wyatt win in the first place, then it would have to be Finn winning here and then Bray Wyatt doing Sister Abigail to continue the feud. But I don't know if that feud will continue depending upon how long Samoa Joe's out for.
Oh, Samoa Joe is ready.
Oh, Samoa Joe's ready?
He said, I believe he's ready.
Well, guess who makes an appearance? I say AJ Styles wins. That's a tough one, huh? Because
this is tough.
AJ will win, or
if Finn goes demon, there's no way. There's no way.
You say that, but also think about it. The Destroyer
I'm gonna go. This is where I disagree. I'm gonna take Finn. This might be your chance to get this match. Might be your chance to get the belt.
Boom, 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 boom. If you want that feud to happen,
This will be a perfect opportunity.
yeah, and then it leads on to Survivor Series for them.
Oh God, still good, but I gotta say this is the first one we disagree. I gotta give it to Finn.
I think this is the last one we're gonna disagree because we have the
this might be your only chance. This might be your only chance to get the belt off of me.
If Tony
unless we change.
It all depends on Tony's picks too. But here's the thing: table, ladders, and chairs.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and the fill-in, which that's a big important thing to say. The fill-in, Kurt Angle,
for the first time since 2006 in the WWE ring,
versus The Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro, Braun Strowman, and the Citizen Mayor Kane.
I want to hear you first.
The fill-in.
You believe? I mean, you believe that if Kurt Angle's wrestling, he's not losing?
This was a very, very precise fill-in. They wouldn't just choose him to come in to lose.
I can't see it. I want to agree, but the numbers. I mean, Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, Strowman, and Kane. Ooh, those numbers.
They'll take down the big guys the way you take down big guys. Typically, a bunch all jumping around, burying somebody with a bunch of ladders and chairs and tables. They're going to do the natural spots of how you take down big men. And then, of course, Sheamus and Cesaro just toss them to the wayside. The Miz hides, and he's going to if the other side's going to win, it's going to be the Miz over Kurt Angle.
And that could set up a good feud between Kurt Angle and The Miz.
Yes, it would. Because think about it. Knowing The Miz hiding away and everything's going to happen. Everyone does their finisher kind of thing. Then it ends up Miz coming out of nowhere, hitting with a chair and deciding, all right, set up. We're going to do my finisher. 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh. I gotta go. I say one of these fill-ins is gonna win, and I gotta say Kurt Angle that fill-in's gonna win.
Which is fine, and I do think Kurt Angle is gonna win, but I don't think he's gonna get the pinfall if it's that team's gonna win.
Yes,
I believe he's gonna be the one who sets up and gets hurt, quote unquote, just before the person who pins, which I'm expecting Dean Ambrose.
Okay, now James. The punishment for coming in last will be the winner gets to decide if the loser goes through a table, ladder, or chair shots.
It's either the winner decides the fate. Well, how are we going to do the ladder?
There's one thing. You're not getting me to jump off a ladder. There's no way. I'm not doing that.
I know. And none of the other two guys are not going to be able to go on the ladder. So either out of all
they get hit with the ladder on the back.
The only option here is table.
I mean, or like 5 chair shots to the back.
No, the chair shots are going to be held for something like Extreme Rules or some other stuff. Actually, Extreme Rules, I'm going to bring a kendo stick.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, but chair shot, ladder, or table. But the ladder, I'm not taking that bump.
Out of all the gimmicks, we can fill in a chair shot here and there.
I mean, yeah, chair shot. I mean, yeah, it's TLC. Come on.
But I think this is the only pay-per-view that there's a focus on table.
Okay.
Because there's gonna be a lot of ladder matches. Heck, even Money in the Bank has a ladder match. But
you're taking that punishment for those that hot wing challenge. You're taking that punishment when we do our live reaction on Sunday.
You take me to Buffalo Wild Wings and start recording.
No, what I'm gonna do is bring it to our live stream.
All right. So, How many you have to take? A snack pack or whatever, or 6
I
wings?
mean, like six or eight. Okay, 6 or 8 wings. Take your pick.
Depends on what's the order. Probably 6.
Six wings of the hottest level.
You know what I'm gonna do, right?
What?
Stuff them all in my mouth and eat them real fast. Real fast.
Oh my god. Okay, they get 8 wings then.
I can't do that. So it depends on their order size. Their order size really does matter.
Do you want boneless or
Boneless.
boneless wings? Okay,
I'm not a fan of the bone.
fair enough.
I give the bone. I don't take the bone.
Okay then. Well, so we only disagree on one match. How disappointing this card truly is. But I mean,
Let's actually decipher real quick. I mean, one of them was supposed to be Sasha Banks and Nia Jax, which I expected Sasha Banks to win.
Yeah.
Who gives a crap on cruiserweight? Who definitely gives a crap on cruiserweight?
Yep. Asuka's gonna kill Emma.
Asuka's gonna kill you. Bliss is gonna retain. But then it only gets interesting in 2 areas.
Oh no.
And I don't know what happened. All right, everybody, that is what I suppose it is. Stadium Junkies Media version of Tables, Ladders, and Chairs prediction show here on YouTube, the Stadium Junkies Media podcast. Hopefully, there's still internet going on. Bye, y'all.